Hello, I'm Jeff Patterson. This is Carter Verhey. Today we're going to look at some open guard sweeps and just talk about some of the different details and how we play those. So the first one we're going to look at is, go ahead and start on your knees, please. He steps up to his knees, or to his feet. I'm going to reach down and grab the near side ankle and get that foot stuck tight in the hip, keeping my butt up over to the knee. If his foot is away from my hip, he kind of stepped up where I want it, I'm going to hitchhike a ride and kind of slide over to it so I have a good grip and good control on this leg. I want to make it where if I'm out here, he can kick that leg out. Go ahead. Yeah. So if I can get my hip over and trap that leg in, I've got good control of this. My other foot is going to go behind the knee, and now I just extend this leg, watch him fall, and I'm hitchhiking a ride. So as he's falling here, I'm keeping that grip, and that's pulling me up into position. And then I come down and go into cross back. Let's go a little bit further back here. So he steps up. If I need to hitchhike a ride, I come over, get into position, foot in the hip, falls down, I hitchhike a ride up. This hand swims into the hip. This one can cross face if he's up on his side. If he's laying flat on his back where he's already easy, I might just go right over to the top depending on what he gives me. Let's do one from a little different angle here. So he steps up, switch, grab the ankle, hip over tight, underneath. As he falls, check a ride, and I'm cutting the knee slide across, hand in, cross face, so I come over to my top control position. It's number one. Number two is the same setup. He stands up, come over, I grab the ankle, and I go here. Sometimes what happens though, is as I go to sweep, he postures and clears my hand. When this happens and he falls, now it's hard for me to hitchhike up. So I'm gonna back step, hand this off, and come over to the knee pin. Let's do that one again. So I go here, he pushes it off as he falls, step back, and come over to the knee pin. Let's do it once again from this angle here. And number three, this one, set it up exactly the same as the first two. He stands up, I grab the ankle. Now when I go to get this hook, he steps his leg back so I can't reach that foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my feet, put this foot in the hip, but still notice how here I'm a little bit further away. So I'm going to use this and this hand over here on his ankle, and I'm going to do a front trip and pull my body forward. And then as I come up, I'm hitchhiking a ride again. I back kick, cross face, come out to cross body. Let's do that again. From the single here. So he steps this leg back, I can't reach it. Switch the feet, front shrimp, come in, hook that ankle, push, back kick to come out, cross face, and get my cross body here. One more time. And here, number three. Number four. Let's do this side so they can see the kick. Spin a little bit. All right, stand up. I start from the same position, but maybe I didn't get my hip over soon enough, and he kicks this leg out. When this leg is out, I'm going to hand off my grip here, switch my grip. So now I'm going to, say, you come back again a little bit, I want to show a detail here. Go ahead and stand up. Say this leg's back a little bit, step that leg back, good. Now, he kicks this leg out. Now, he's a little far over here. So as I hand off, I'm using this hook and this hand to kind of pull my body up to get this other grab. Now I change my foot, and now I trap that back ankle, and then I come out the same way we did on that last one. A back kick, cross face, and come to cross body. Let's do that again. So I'm in position here, he steps that foot out, I hand off, I come over here, trap that ankle, back kick, and cross face. Let's do one from the front. And here, good. Number 5, next one. Same idea. I get into position, he stands up, he kicks this leg out. So now I'm going to keep my same grip, but the foot that's behind the knee, I'm going to switch over to my other hip, and that foot goes in the belly. This foot traps the ankle, push him down, back kick, and come out. Let's do it again. Steps it out, I switch. And it's real important that I've got a good grip so when he's falling, he's pulling me up. Makes it a lot easier to capitalize on the movement. But again, just like we did in that second variation, any one of these, when I'm sweeping him, go down. So say I go, he kicks this out, I get to here and I lose this grip, I can come right in here and work that same handoff to that other hand. Next one we're going to do, number 6, is leg wrap. So he stands up. I'm starting from that home position, just like I did last time. Now from here, I'm going to take this leg. Maybe I can't get it in the hip real well. It's kind of fishing in here. I wrap it around from the outside. And now I'm going to extend this hip and kick with this leg. Again, I'm hitchhiking right up. This hand is going to swim into my shoulder stack and come out here into crossbody. Let's do it again. So, come in 1, I'm in this position here. When I take him down, I'm hitchhiking a ride. This hand comes behind the leg, nice and tight into that shoulder stack. And come up into crossbody. Let's do one more from the front. And here. All right. Number 7, next one. This is what you can do if they peel that foot out of your hip and they go for the counter. So we started out the same. He stands up. I get here, and now he's pushing this foot out of his hip. He's not letting me have that. So I just let the foot come around. I keep the inside of my thigh behind his calf, and I put my foot in front of his leg over here, and trip him up, and then just shoulder stack. Let's do this side. So I've got here, I go for the wrap. You see how he stops it. He doesn't let that foot go in. So I just bring this around inside. My knee is behind the leg here, and in front, my foot's in front of the thigh over here. And then sweep it down, and stack one time from the front. Here. And wrap. Number 8. Next one. This one, he stands up and his feet are a little bit close together. So his knees are here. So I'm going to lock his feet up and then I'm going to pull him forward and kind of off to one side. And as he rolls down, I come underneath so I can walk up into a good high mount and come here. Let's do that again. So I lock it up. Pull them off to the side, come underneath, come up into my mount position. And here. All right. Next one. This one we're setting it up the same way. He stands up. And I grab the ankle and have this one here, but he steps this leg back, so he's in kind of a long lead step. His stance is narrow, making him kind of weak left and right because this foot's so far back because he doesn't want me to hook it. So when he gives me that opportunity, his weight's kind of weak on that side, my hip foot is going to just slide down the leg and I'm going to scissor that knee and then knee ride and come over. Again. So he stands up, trap, he steps this leg way back. I just switch, knee ride, and here. One more time. And come in. So version of the scissor sweep. Next one we're going to look at. He gets in my guard. My feet are locked this time when he stands up. I'm going to take this hand, come inside, nice and deep. I'm going to put all of my weight from my hips in this back foot over here on him and make him fall to his butt. Now don't let go of this hand, keep that. And I'm using this to kind of hitchhike a ride. And then I use this to pick the foot up so he comes up off this foot and I can free it and then come down into the mount position. Let's do it again. So sometimes I can grab the sleeve or sometimes I can grab the lapel. Either one of these is okay. All right. So look at 2 more sweeps. The next one, we can do it a couple different ways depending on what kind of energy I'm getting. So on the first one, he's on his knees. When he stands up, if I feel him wanting to go up in posture, right? Okay. So from here, I've got a good lock, but I want to be fast on this. So when he goes here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to release my feet quickly and then put my knees in his hips and then try to get a grip either on the sleeve or the lapel so I can hitchhike a ride and come up on top. Okay, let's do that again. So I've got him down, he starts to posture, I let it go, grab a grip, and come up. One more time. Now, one more detail on this one, because this happens often. So, say I get here, maybe he approaches me standing, but he starts coming in a little bit close, and he gets the posture. I can still do a very similar sweep, but now I've got my feet in his hips, and as I take him down here, but now we're in this kind of 50-50 position. So just like we did earlier, stand up, and come around. I can use that same hook. Now, the next one we're going to look at is I'm trying to set up that bump sweep that we just did with the knees. He stands up, but when I go here and he's posturing, he comes back down. He doesn't want to get swept, so I just follow him and come over to the top. Do it again. So he stands up. I try to bump, he comes forward with his momentum. All right, so series of 12 open guard sweeps there that you can play. Hopefully you get some benefit from watching the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.